Hello, my name's Bruce Turner and I'm here outside the family home of some of my greatest friends in the entire world. Now in January 2019, the lives of the Goodwin family was totally turned upside down when Dominic, Fiona's beloved husband, and Cormac and Kira's dad suffered a fatal and sudden heart attack. Despite the best efforts of staff at Wythenshawe Hospital, Dominic very sadly took his last breath and died peacefully in hospital on the 14th of January 2019. He was just 53 years old. In his final chapter, Dominic was cared for with nothing but love, compassion and respect from the staff in the cardiothoracic critical care unit. His family all hold a very special place in my heart, and I have nothing but total admiration for how they are turning their grief into a campaign that will help other families for years and years to come.
I was at my house, just because I was going back to work the next day, so I was just trying to take it a bit easy and try and get back into the swing of knowing that I was going back to work.
Dominic was in the living room, he kissed me, he went into Kira, kissed her, went upstairs, and I just heard a bang. And I thought something had fallen of mine in the room. And I thought he's going to shout at me in a minute. He's going to shout abuse. And then he didn't, which was very unusual. And he was collapsed with his hands up at his head. And it was like he was fitting.
You thought he'd had a stroke?
I thought he'd had a stroke And I dragged him. I don't know where I got the energy because I'd had an operation myself. So I dragged him and I shouted Kira as fast as I, tried to move him, ripped his shirt and I started to press on him. Kira rang 999.
And the paramedics arrived and through their best efforts tried to stabilise him, didn't they? And bring him back round. So what happened? He got taken to Wythenshawe Hospital, didn't he? Which in the darkest time of your life was a total godsend.
They were like angels. They are such a committed team. They were dedicated, weren't they?
It's like you walk into a whole other world. It's something
we never knew
existed. You'd think in a case like that you'd be in intensive care and that it's just one unit.
But for that week, we all became a family. There was one time Dominic went into arrest and he crashed. And it just got us out swiftly and everybody swooped in.
They restarted his heart before we knew what was going on.
Yeah, they were just calm. It was like a different world for a week and we made friends in there. That became our family asking how are you going on, how are you going on? And we obviously as the week went on we were just the small minority. But they were brilliant, they did everything. We thought we'd lost him here and they treated him for a week. They did everything they possibly can.
First day we were in, there was a changeover on nurses, and before it was written on the board, like what his name was, but what he preferred to be called, what his date of birth was. It was like all the nurses had asked, and there was a changeover, and there was me and Rory sat opposite, and he was like, what does he prefer to be called? And we was like, well, it's Dominic really, but on Saturdays he prefers to be called Shirley.
Which is
all the other nurses laughed, but this one nurse just didn't get it. She kind of looked and went,
and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight.
does it mean to talk about it?
It's lovely to speak well of him. It's lovely because we don't even have to let people know, but we miss him so much. It's hard. We're all trying because he was positive, and I think that's why we're doing what we're doing. You know, keeping going because we've got him in our heads. But it's so hard. He was just a family man. He was quite happy being at home. So it's huge.
When you face something that you hope you'd never face, and you know you're there praying for the slightest bit of hope that he's going to pull through, and they're there with the amount of care that they are, what does that actually mean to you?
We went in and it was just our family we were dealing with. It was just Dad and just us, and just Grandma and Grandad, Pat and Rory. And we were there for a week. That's their job. When we left, someone else came in, and then someone else came in, and they have like a constant stream of people who they care about, and people who they get to know, or families that they get to know, and then they either make it or they don't, but either way they leave.
They were ringing in to see how we were going on. When they'd gone off shift, say they did 2 days and then off for 2 days. I know Ophelia, Rebecca, that there was a few of them rang in to see how, willing him. They knew he was really, really poorly. It's you know, what's the word that you...
We've never encountered anything like it.
No, it was the dedication, and it is a dedication, a vocation. They don't drink, you know. The machinery that they use is just, it was unbelievable, and the beeping and everything. That you know, they've got to concentrate. They get something wrong, they get, you know, it's huge.
Dominic Francis Goodwin was loved by everyone he met. He was always so generous with his time, and in a world where you can be absolutely anything, he was nothing but totally kind. Please find it in your hearts tonight to dig deep and support the Cardiothoracic Critical Care Unit at Wythenshawe Hospital. Fiona, Cormac and Kira, he'd be bursting with pride. Thank you for watching.